What is up, you guys? Wonder Bro here. You can't trust your thoughts. Can you? Can you really trust your thoughts? I want you to question that for a second, and then I want you to follow me on something here, okay? So your thoughts are always based on your state. Let me explain that. If you wake up in an angry or frustrated mood, your thoughts are going to reflect that. You're going to get thoughts that come in and out that say things like, that person shouldn't have said that. That person shouldn't have done that. Could have been 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, but you're going to get thoughts that say things like that. You're going to get thoughts that find little things to be upset about, little things to be frustrated about. Whatever your state is, your thoughts are going to mirror that. So again, wake up frustrated or angry, you're going to have frustrated and angry thoughts. The problem is people trust that. They take that as who they are. So now they're feeding it, they're adding to it. And so they're making their state of aggression or frustration even more powerful, because as those thoughts are coming in, they are taking them seriously. They are taking them as who they are, right? They're not even stopping for a second to question that, hey, maybe I can't trust these thoughts. Maybe they are just thoughts that are a part of this temporary state. Some people don't even realize they're in a temporary state. So another example would be, let's say you are sad, you're upset. I just recently went through a lot of sadness and grief over Nova, and I knew that my thoughts were going to mirror that. So I got a lot of sad and, depressing thoughts. But that's because of the state that I was in. I knew that, so I didn't feed that. I didn't empower that. And of course, that made the experience a lot easier to handle. Now we're getting to our main point here, which is why you're all here: anxiety. Okay, so if you're in an anxiety state, it's the same as the examples I just gave: grief, sadness, anger, frustration. If you are in the anxiety state, if you have tired nerves, you're going to have thoughts that mirror the state that you're in, and that absolutely applies to anxiety. So you're going to have thoughts that are very anxious, black and white thoughts. This could happen, that might happen, I need to do this is very important, I could die, I could go crazy. You're going to have all these thoughts that mirror the state that you're in, and the state that you're in is anxiety. You cannot trust those thoughts. You cannot take those thoughts seriously. It's not a problem that the thoughts themselves are arriving, because again, it's just a result of the temporary state that you're in. It only becomes a problem, and then people hang on to the disorder and empower it by thinking it is a problem. Oh my God, this is who I am now. I'm getting all these thoughts, all these negative thoughts. I need to fight them off. I need to combat them. They make me feel a certain way. No, you're only having the thoughts because of the state that you're in. So if you give them less power, if you take them less seriously, they will be able to starve out and die. And that gets us, full circle into what we talked. I just spit. That gets us full circle into what we talked about in, I think it was yesterday's video or the day before. You got to befriend that or belittle that, but you can't take it seriously. You got to knock it off its pedestal and have that accepting inner voice. And that's one way to do that, by reminding yourself, hey, my thoughts are just a reflection of the state that I'm in. States are always changing. Yeah, I've been in this state for a while, but I know if I do what I've learned on the channel and accept this and just remind myself that, hey, I don't have to take those thoughts seriously. I don't have to trust those thoughts. They are just mirroring the state that I'm in. I know that I can heal. So that's an example of what you could tell yourself. Again, it's not, the thoughts themselves are not the problem. It is the fact that people take those thoughts and they take them seriously and they say these are very important. You wouldn't be having those thoughts, right? Or at least as many of them, if you weren't in your state. So it's always about the state. So what do we do then, Wonder Bro? How do we get out of the state? Well, it's not by fighting those thoughts. It's not by fighting those feelings. It's by reminding yourself with that accepting inner voice, this is a state. I don't have to take any of this seriously. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to live my life. And with those positive behaviors, show your brain that you want to be in a different state, or that you're going to be in a different state, because there's no real danger. So as the state changes naturally as a consequence of your good choices, your good behaviors, and your accepting inner voice, the thoughts will change naturally. You don't have to force them to change. You don't have to fight with them. You don't have to give them a ton of power. You just got to remember that your thoughts mirror the state that you're in. And to get out of the state, you accept the state, but make good choices, make positive choices, show your brain the truth, and have that accepting inner voice. All right, you guys? So no, you can't really trust those thoughts when you're in a state. okay? When you get out of that state and that state changes, your thoughts are going to naturally change too. And that's why people come and they say things like, man, that really shook me up 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago, and now here I am laughing about it. What happened? And I say what happened is, through acceptance, you have changed your state, so your thoughts have naturally started to change. That's what happened. It's not magic. It's just how the brain works. So stop taking those thoughts so seriously. Stop giving them so much credit, and please stop fighting them. Okay, that's just going to empower them. And by fight, I mean worry about them. So when those thoughts are there, with that accepting inner voice, remind yourself, this is just a reflection of the state that I'm in. States are temporary, states are changing. I don't have to take it seriously. There's nothing I need to do to fight my way to a new state. I just need to accept the state I'm in. When those thoughts come, when those feelings come, use my accepting inner voice, remind myself, hey, thank you for being here. If you like the neutral sort of accepting inner voice, thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. I've got positive behaviors to do, and you live your life and you show your brain with those behaviors that all is well. That is the two keys together. Stop fighting with those thoughts and feelings and live your life. It's all a state. Stop taking it so seriously. Stop trying to fight with it. Stop worrying about it. I know that's easier said than done. It takes time. It takes practice, but it is all a state. You're going to be okay. I love you so much, and you're going to be okay. I know when you're in that state, especially if you're deep in that state, I know how much of a struggle it can be, but it is just a state. And if you start reminding yourself of that, you will take away some of its power. You don't have to force your thoughts to start working for you. They will start working for you, aka they'll start to become more positive naturally as the state changes. To change the state, we accept the state that you're in, right? And then you use those positive behaviors, show your brain that all is well. So you're no longer mentally stressing out over the state. You're just reminding yourself with that accepting inner voice, and you are living your life. I love you guys oh so much. I've been having a lot of fun making these videos. It feels weird just being back on, just me on camera without streaming. If you're enjoying these videos, make sure to leave a thumbs up. A lot of people have wanted to see the old school style videos return, and here we are. Now the streams aren't going anywhere. I'm sure we'll get back to the streams soon. We're just kind of riding this wave of videos for right now. I'm sure we'll mix it up. We'll do a little bit of both, some streams here and there, some videos here and there, but for right now we're on a video kick. I really enjoy it. I've been focusing mostly on coaching, and then you know, in my free time I make these videos for you guys here on the channel. So I think it works out for everybody. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a big thumbs up. Thank you for all the recent subscribers. Thank you for all the followers over on TikTok. Check me out, guys. Check me out. I've got all that good stuff. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Vacate Fear. Until next time, as always, stop taking your thoughts so seriously. They will change on their own. Just accept that it's a state. There's my cue. My light's going out just like last time. I love you guys. Stay awesome.